You're finna see him because we're live. Yeah. All right, we should be live. All right. Welcome everybody to another episode of Tech Trap Alive. Oh, this light is bright. What's going on, She Inc? No, your eyes are not deceiving you guys. Mitchell is on the screen. We have Mitchell here tonight on Tech Trap Alive, and we are about to get into some remarkable mods. So today we will be modding out our remarkables with Mitchell. Mitchell is the guru of remarkable, and he's going to show me how to mess up my move. So what's going on, Mitchell? How you doing? I think Mitchell's froze. Oh, he dropped off. Oh, I told you Mitchell was froze. I think he's back. Mitchell, you're back. I
Yeah, I'm
can't hear
back. I
you
got
though.
booted or something. I
Oh, now I hear
reconnected
you.
though, so I
Okay.
think we're good.
So Mitchell, how you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. I cannot complain. So She Inc. is here, and she said she was waiting for this. So Mitchell, the
Hey, what up,
floor is
Sheik? How's it
yours.
going?
Doing pretty good. The floor is yours, sir. You're gonna show us how to mod our remarkables tonight.
Yeah, you are you doing yours?
So I am. So what's the first step that I need to do? Because right now,
All
I
right.
have the
So, are
move
you in
here.
developer mode?
I have not developed anything. Let's see. Developer mode.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So the first step, the first step will be go like in your settings. I guess the zeroth step is make sure you've got all your documents synced to the cloud because doing develop.
Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. What happened? He froze again. Is it Yeah, that's a lag. Oh man. Okay, Mitchell froze again. Let's see if we can get him back. So while we wait on Mitchell to get back, because he froze. Okay. Ecamm Live is failing me. Sweetie, entertain the masses. They can hear you. So while we're waiting for Mitchell to get back, we will have a little chat. So we'll chat about the Lumi until Mitchell gets back. I wonder if okay, I think that's what I need to do. Okay, Mitchell, we're back.
All right, I'm back.
It might be me. So, I'm giving the MacBook Neo a shot, and I might have
Uh-oh.
too many
Oh no.
displays on. I I might be running too many displays on the MacBook Neo. Okay, let's see if that works. Because right now I had one, so I had one big monitor and my iPad. So we're just gonna roll with the iPad and let's see if that works. It seems like it's working better. All right, guys. So we're back with Mitchell. Mitchell is going to show us how to mod our remarkables. He's going to show us the way. So hopefully we are done with the nonsense, and it seems like we are. Mitchell, they told me the cell phone chip would work great for a computer. All right, cool, Mitchell. So developer mode. How do I get there? Uh-oh. Is he froze again? I think he froze again. Oh man. Let me do this. Because I wasn't doing this last time. Something doesn't want me to be great. Okay. Okay. I think we're back.
I'm here.
Okay. Now I only have one display on, which is the actual MacBook. So hopefully
All right.
we're
Seems it
good.
seems better so far. We'll see.
So modding the remarkables.
Yep.
First step is developer mode, right?
Yeah. So the actual first step is make sure all your documents are synced to the cloud or
I
you got
did.
them backed up because developer mode will do a factory reset, so you don't want to lose anything. But yeah, so developer mode, um, and I've got an overhead, so let me. Oh, it's going
And
to
I'm
make
just
me
gonna
all this
solo
stuff.
your camera so we all can see. All
All
right,
right,
the
let me
floor is
switch
yours.
to overhead. All right, so for developer mode, I've already got it enabled, but I'll show you guys where to find it. If you go to your settings, it'll be under software and advanced. And if you're not in developer mode, you'll click here on developer mode, and it'll give you the toggle to turn it on, and it'll tell you it'll do a factory reset. Everything will be less secure. Blah blah blah.
All right. So we're gonna go into software, and then we're gonna go to advanced, and then we're gonna go to developer mode.
Yeah, what OS are you on? You on 326?
Yeah. No, I'm
Cool.
on 327.
We'll downgrade you in a minute.
Okay. Okay, I want to go into developer mode. So when I go to developer mode, it doesn't something about compliance with something. I don't see a thing to toggle.
I think all mine are on developer mode. Let me see if I've got any that aren't.
Not retail mode. I want to go to developer mode.
Yeah, what do you see under developer mode? Nothing.
So once I click on developer mode, it says
Mhm.
right up about developer mode. This mode is designed for experienced developers. Okay, cool. Then I have a bullet points and get something licensed for instructions on how to enter developer mode. Visit the website remarkable.com.
On how to enter developer mode?
Yeah, that's on the move. Let me see what happens on
Hmm.
the RM2.
I wonder if they changed the process.
They might have because they don't want us hacking their our remarkables anymore. But both of them are bagged up. So let's see. Settings, software, advanced.
Yeah, it just says to say tap developer, like
Ooh.
general software, tap advanced, tap developer mode, read the information, tap accept, enter your passcode if you have one, and continue.
So on the Remarkable 2, when I go to software and I go to advanced, the only options I have are Remarkable Beta
Yeah,
Program
so
and Retail
Remarkable
Mode.
2, Remarkable 1 and 2 don't have developer mode. They have SSH available all the time. That's a Remarkable Paper
Uh,
Pro and Paper Pro Move thing.
okay.
But now I kind of want to see.
I'm gonna turn on my top down camera so you can see my situation. Where's my phone?
Yeah,
It's easier to do
like
that.
I could reset. I've got a couple. I can reset one, but that'd take a couple minutes.
So with my phone, this is all I have for developer mode. Oh, that's the wrong pin. So it gives me the write up, but I don't have anything to select for developer mode.
Hey, we're still on your main camera.
Oh, tell me something. It's not showing up the camera. Oh, of course not, because I got to change it over here. All right, cool. So see, I'm gonna go to developer mode,
Yep. All right,
and that's
can
all
you
I'm getting.
scroll that or no?
Yeah, I can't scroll it. So this is the message it tells me here.
Hmm.
But we can watch you. If you have one already on developer mode, we will just
Huh.
check yours out, and then
All
we
right.
will
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me.
Who said that, sweetie? Oh, so T Lockett says he's getting the same thing that I'm getting. It won't let him enter developer mode. He's getting the same message I'm getting on his move.
That's weird.
They don't
Okay.
want us
Let
to
me
be
grab a
developers.
move. Wait. Do you have the font size turned up by chance?
Well, of course I do, because I'm blind. Let me see. So let me turn
I
the font
wonder if
down.
they. I wonder if there's a bug and it just scrolls off the end of the screen.
So I'm gonna go to display. All right.
Accessibility, maybe, right?
Yes, and accessibility.
Let's see if my move does that. If I
I found it. So put it in
quality
standard.
software, everybody.
Software, developer mode. Okay, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
that's what it is.
All right.
That's stupid.
I
Yeah,
found
don't
it.
add a scroll bar. Just yeah, just
Yeah.
take it off the edge of the screen. No worries.
Okay, so now I've accepted. Developer mode, continue.
Yep,
It's doing oh, it's restarting.
cool. While it does that, you might go grab Remanager if you haven't. I can send you a link.
Yeah, send me a link.
Battery 100%.
Oh, there's it. Is Remanager the link you sent me earlier? Oh, I see it now. Okay,
I sent it to you in the Discord just now, or in a
cool.
Discord DM just now.
Okay, visit site.
And then you want to download the Mac OS release.
Okay. Mac OS Universal.
Yep.
Allow. Yes, we want to open Remanager. All right. Remanager's open.
Okay, cool. Do you have a USB cable handy?
Yes, I do.
Do you have enough ports on that MacBook Neo?
I don't, but I have a port for it.
Okay. So on the move, it should have it probably restarted by now into like the unboxing experience basically.
So let's see.
So you can go ahead and like on the move, go ahead and go through the new device setup basically, get paired to your get on your Wi-Fi, get get paired up, let your documents sync down.
So when I cut it back on, it was connected to my internet still. All my documents are here. Okay. Is that normal?
No, weird. No, but we'll see what happens. If you go to software now, does it say? Actually, I guess the easiest way to tell, there'll be a little icon in the top corner by the clock.
Hmm. Software version is still the same.
Yeah, it wouldn't have changed the software version, but it should have turned on. If it didn't change anything, you may go to like in settings and reboot it. Did it have you press the power button twice when you enabled developer mode?
No.
Okay, it must not have done it. You may have to go through that process again.
Yeah, I'm doing
It
it
should
now.
give
So
you
it
a
says
screen
it's
that says like
restarting.
press the power button twice to do the thing.
So it's restarting now. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Paper tablet is starting. Okay. Screen went black. Enter password. Entered my password. Yeah, it looks the same. So I don't know if it's in. I'm assuming it's there.
If you don't have a little icon by your battery, then it didn't work.
The only icon that's by my battery is the charger icon and the light icon.
All right. I don't think it worked. You want to try to go through software again?
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Yeah, it should give you a screen that says like press the power button twice to restart after you accept into developer mode.
Okay. So I'm at my menu. Import files. I don't have any files to import, but I do go to settings, software, advanced, developer mode, accept, put in my password again, developer mode, continue, and confirm. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Okay. Paper tablet is in developer mode.
All right, cool.
Okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
so you'll
All
see.
right.
Yeah, you'll see that on every start. It kind of replaces the normal splash with that developer mode one.
So
Um,
English. Yep.
yeah, now you'll do the full like unboxing like workflow.
Searching for networks. Okay. I don't know my Wi-Fi password, I guess. Okay. I am in developer mode.
All right, so now
Excuse me. Get verification code at myremarkable.com to pair.
yep. And then once you're, we'll let everything sync first, and then
So where do I get the code from? I got to go to remarkable.com.
yeah, that'll pair it with your cloud account.
Remarkable.com / pair. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Let me open up a browser right quick. Hmm. Log in with my Google, of course. Accept all. Device apps. Pair new device and manager apps. Tablet. Okay. Verification code. All right. Repairing.
Cool. Your stuff should start sinking down. How much stuff do you have on there?
I don't think it's a lot.
Okay, we can actually keep going while it syncs. We just won't restart the tablet. Like we'll let it do its thing. But if you want to go ahead and plug it in over USB and open up Remanager, and then so on the tablet you'll go to Settings, and then Help, and then Copyrights and Licenses, and then you'll see the IP address and the password towards the bottom of that screen.
Okay, so I'm in. It's syncing my data. I see my battery, the charger thing, a little icon, and then the light icon. So cool, we're there. And now I'm at Remanager. Where did he go? What is this? Remanager. So now I'm at Remanager. So when I see identification, I see password and SSH key. What would I put in?
Yeah, you'll want to use password. So
Okay.
on the tablet, go to go into your settings,
All right.
and then go to Help.
Where's help?
It should be
Oh,
it's the
don't.
question mark one on the move.
Okay, cool. I'm in help.
Then copyrights and licenses. So the second one,
Yep.
and scroll all the way to the bottom, and you're looking for there'll be a password in bold, and then there's an IP address, but it'll be 10.11.99.1. But the password's what we need for
Oh, well,
Remanager.
this is all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, on the move, it's way down there.
Password. So it'd be a password with an IP address.
Yep. Let me get my move.
Hold on. Let me see something quick. Sweetie, I'm getting
Don't mind my
blind.
busted screen.
Yeah, I gotta get my other glasses. They actually can hear you. This is a sad day when I really have to get reading glasses. So the system, something. But duh, Aaron, it's by alphabet, in alphabetical order. And it's just going to be under password.
Yeah. So let me throw it back on my video. So it's like right here.
Oh, well, hold on. Oh, duh. I'm looking on the wrong side. Okay. I was looking on the left side, not the right side.
Oh yeah, no, it's a video on the right side. Just scroll it all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah, so on the move it'll be like right there.
Now, if I was doing this on the Remarkable 2, it would be less steps.
It'd be less steps. Yeah, on Remarkable 2, there's no developer mode. You always have SSH. You'd still do this process. You'd go get the IP address or and the password from here. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna let my dogs out there barking.
Cool, cool, cool. So I get a password. So RMSSH over WAN. And that's the 10.11.99.1. Is that the password? Enter SSH password. Are there people in the chat, sweetie? Are there people in the chat? So I guess there's okay. I believe I found the password, Mitchell.
Sweet.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's case sensitive.
Yeah, it is case sensitive.
Okay. I'm allowing remanager to do something. Whoa, says that's the wrong one. And so I'm getting the password from because I'm looking here. I see to do so, the device acts as a USB interface device, and you can connect using the SSH protocol using the username, root, and the password.
Yep.
But I see a IP address here, and then I have a place for the password. So am I putting that first password in?
Yeah, it's like 10 or so characters. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, cool. Changes detected. Auto
All right, cool. So you're
updates
in.
are
Sweet.
enabled. Okay. And do I hit install Vellum?
Yeah, you can. You can go ahead and do that. There won't be many mods available on uh, 3.27, but you can install Vellum first, and then I'll show you how to downgrade.
Okay. It's installing.
Let me wipe mine so we can play along.
Okay. You can now install and manage mods. Hey. Okay. Wait, Mitchell, is it as easy as just hitting add?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And I can back out back to my home
So,
screen, right?
yep, yep. So let's make sure before we downgrade, let's make sure that, and I'm going to go through this process real quick. So, what I'm sharing now is what you just went through, just this quick installation here,
Okay.
which is installing the Vellum package manager, which I also developed, and then I give you your list of mods. So now we're in kind of the same state on my Paper Pro and your Paper Pro Move, except for mine seems
Okay.
to think a bunch of things are installed and it's not. But
So let me
okay,
get
so if your
so
sync is done,
yeah.
did it finish? Did you get all
Hmm.
your stuff?
Yeah, it's finished. I got all my
Okay,
stuff.
cool. All right, so go in Remanager, go to Utilities, and
Okay.
then OS Manager, and click Manage.
OS manager.
Yeah, so on the
Okay.
Remarkable, there are two partitions. So two
Hmm.
halves, they split the hard drive in half basically. And
Okay.
the way they do their upgrades is they kind of flip flop back and forth as you go up through upgrades. So if you go from 3.24 to 3.25 to 3.26, it'll go, kind of stair step. So what we're going to do, what option do you have? You probably have two versions of 3.27, right?
Yeah. Let me pull it back up. So yeah, I have 3.27.0.85 partition A, and then it just says standby. And then I have partition B, which is .87 instead of .85. And it says running on partition B.
Okay, cool. So if you want to install, most of the mods don't support 3.27 because it's a beta, and a lot of the devs don't. They don't update
Hmm.
until it's released. So if you go to install a version and click
Okay.
3.26, and then install, it'll download and install that to your backup, like your standby partition,
Okay.
and then we'll reboot into
Download
it.
and install. So Remanager, this is something you developed.
Yep, yeah, I built it.
Oh, okay. So when it comes to modding out Remarkable, like you built this one, you built Remanager. So are there other developers that build their own type of developer software for this?
So a lot of developers are building mods for the Remarkables. What I built, I do have some mods that I built, but my biggest contribution to the space is probably the package manager that Remanager uses and Remanager itself. Remanager is mostly just a kind of a pretty front end for the package manager. The package
Yeah.
manager is what is doing all the like, this package needs this one that needs this one that only works on this version. It's solving all those problems, and Remanager's just giving you a pretty interface for it,
Okay.
um, which is nice. But
Cool.
yeah, a lot of developers have been building stuff that Remanager will install.
Gotcha.
So Remanager can install more stuff than just what I've built. It can install what a bunch of people have built. So let's see, this guy.
I am
So
rebooted,
you should have installed. Okay,
downgraded,
sweet.
and it's restarting. All right, so I'm back in.
All right, cool.
So like I have choices: terminal, file browser,
Yep.
configuration, backup and restore. All of that. Cool.
Yep. And then if you go now, if you go, so you should have some changes detected. We'll go ahead and go turn off auto updates because if you're in the beta program, it'll immediately start trying to upgrade you back to 3.27.
Let me go do that now. Settings.
Do
And I
it
need to
from
go.
Remanager instead
Oh,
of
I'm
on the
doing it from
tablet.
eManager. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a bug on the Paper Pro and Paper Pro Move that if you toggle that off on the tablet, every reboot it'll flip back on, but Remanager can work around that and actually turn it all the way off.
And that will be in the backup and restore, or is that
It's
the OS
under
manager?
maintenance. Go
Oh,
go in the
maintenance.
maintenance tab,
Ah, okay, okay.
and then it should be in black, like or it depends on your theme, but it should be in like the primary theme color, like the
Auto
attention
update.
grabbing button.
Enable. I want to disable.
Disable, yeah.
Hold on. Auto update status disabled. Okay, cool. So those are disabled.
Nice. So now if you go over to the mods section, and you can also set your time zone because one of the mods is a clock, which you might want. And by default, it's UTC. So you could also set your time zone in that maintenance tab as well.
Okay.
Like I've got mine set to Denver. And then after that, yeah, you just hit the mods tab and start downloading and installing whatever you want.
Oh, and it's
So
that
I'll go
easy.
through and yeah. So I'll go through and add my so girl. And then there's a couple things you might want. There are some fixes, like the fix for the battery indicator, because it's buggy since 3.24, I think. I have like 35 things I run pretty frequently. There's one called Ghostbuster that I wrote that is and it's just exposing some factory stuff that the Remarkable has, but it hides from users. It'll give you a 5-finger full refresh gesture. So if you do a 5-finger tap inside a document, it'll do a full screen clear.
Okay.
Which people have been asking for that for a long time. And then there's a quick settings clock. Let's see. Selection erase is good. I can show some of these too. There's one that I like that's a tap to change view or page, and it lets you tap in like the lower corners of the display to do a page turn
Oh,
instead of
I
a
like that.
gesture. I've got one that is a touch lockout. So if you're in a document, you can disable like finger touches, so you can only use the pen.
I like that.
You will want triple tap. So the tablet boots with mods disabled due to the way that Remarkable, like on the Paper Pro and Paper Pro Move, and optionally on the Remarkable 2, it can encrypt the home partition with all your documents in it. So if you auto start the mod system and you have a mod that's broken or whatever, it'll crash and the tablet will just boot loop and then you'll be soft bricked, which isn't too bad to recover from on the Paper Pro and Paper Pro Move. On the Remarkable 2, it's a pain in the butt.
Okay.
You have to like build a little hardware pogo pin thing. So, so the tablet every time reboots with mods disabled, and you have to either run a command or install the triple tap package. And the triple tap package is one I wrote. So if you triple press the power button, and I'll show it in a minute, 3 times within 2 seconds, it'll restart the interface with all the mods enabled.
So you triple tap the power button. And that's a mod I need to add,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you'll have to add that one. So I've gone
Oh,
through and selected like 25 things. So I can run through it real fast. I installed Better TOC, which is my table of contents thing. Disable selection auto scroll. So on my Paper Pro, I don't like how if you select text, if you get towards the edge of the page, it'll like shoot you either way high or way low, and I don't like that. So I made a mod to disable it. This one I haven't advertised much, but I released this last week. Disable infinite scroll. It will lock the view and scrolling to the page size, which effectively disables their infinite scroll feature, which a lot of people don't like. I've also
oh,
there's
okay.
the fix for the battery indicator that I like to have. There's a fix for, by default it puts a gap, like it reserves space for the light indicator, like the front light little guy. And I don't like that. So I have a mod to take that out. I have a mod to, oh, did I select it? There's a mod to hide the dev mode icon because I don't want to clutter up the battery tray with icons. Ghostbuster, floating toolbars in here, fix the page number on slider. So Remarkable in 3.23 broke this. You see how like normally you have a page number here?
Yeah.
It's been missing because they have an error in their code that puts the slider above the page number. So I have a fix for that because what use is a page scrubber if you can't see what page number it is?
Right.
So I do that one. Floating toolbar is good. A lot of people like CoReader. I am fine with the stock reader. Actually, I don't actually use CoReader, but it's in here. A bunch of gestures. I've got another thing I don't like is like the zoom indicator. So if you zoom in stock, it will just leave this indicator here, and that bugs me because I want to be able to just read my content. So I have a mod that hides that when the scroll bars hide after like 4 seconds. So I use that one. There's a mod that hides the page labels in full screen. So like normally if you're reading an ebook, every time. Why is there no content in here? So every time you flip the page numbers come up on the bottom, and I don't like that particularly. So there's a mod that hides that, unless you have the toolbar open. So I do that one. I'll install CoReader for fun. This one is a terminal. You probably don't want that, but I like to have it. Mini light sleep. So I'll have to let the tablet time out to see it. Usually, like it does a full banner. Like if you have the like show visible content on, there's a banner that'll be across the top, and I find that kind of obtrusive. So there's a mod that just changes that to some little sleeping text in the top right. Quick settings clock. I'll show that one once it's installed. It puts a clock in the quick settings menu right here. I like to have that because like it's basically a computer. Why not show me the time? Quick settings screenshot. This one probably isn't useful for most people yet. It's useful for me. It puts a screenshot button in the quick settings bar that saves a screenshot of the entire screen to the hard drive, to the disk. I use it to take screenshots of the mods so I can put pictures places. Remarkable is working on adding image support to notebooks. Once that's done, I'm going to make an additional version of this that will put a copy of the screenshot either in your clipboard or in a notebook. Let's see. RM Stream, if you don't have Connect, but you want to share your screen, or if you don't use Remarkable servers, this will give you an app that you can open like just a web browser on your computer, type in your Remarkable's IP address, and it'll stream the screen in real time. Some people have found it more reliable than the built-in. Selection erase is a good one. I'll demo that in a little bit. It adds like to the normal selection that, you make a selection and it pops up like copy, paste, whatever. It adds a delete button, which is nice. So you don't have to switch out of select mode to delete stuff. Remarkable, actually, in the 3.27 beta, this is in there. Like this feature is a part of the software officially. I'll add this one. I like occasionally have to restart the sync service. I don't know. That may just be me, but I added a button that restarts it in the UI.
Okay.
Oh, I want that. Swipe to show and hide the toolbar. I want to be able to swipe to hide the toolbar. Tap to view or change page, and tap to reset view. I like those are just some gestures. The tap to change viewer page is the one that lets you tap in the corners. Touch lock, talked about that. Triple tap, talked about that. Vellum hosts is just that's kind of more a development-y thing. Web server remote is interesting. If people use the USB web interface to put documents on the tablet, web server remote lets you do that from Wi-Fi. So instead of using a cable, you can go to your Remarkable's Wi-Fi IP address and like put documents on the tablet. So that's all the ones I'm going to do. I'm going to say install 37 packages. I'm going to install all of those. And this is kind of my daily on my Paper Pro. This is what I use. On the Move, I have a couple more I use. I don't like how the Move does. Like it creates pages move size instead of bigger, and then it puts the content in the middle. I don't like that. I want. Oh yeah. So this is just telling you that the mod system does not auto start on boot, and you need to take some action on every boot, either with triple tap or via remanager. So I know about that. To distribute all these mods, since we're changing Remarkable software, we can't just distribute the mods in like plain text. They're hashed so that we can freely distribute them without leaking Remarkable source code or intellectual property online. So what that means is every upgrade, every version change, you have to rebuild the hash table, which is stored on the device. And it's just a mapping of those hashes that we can freely distribute and what they actually are inside the tablet. That takes about a minute and a half or so. So I'm going to run through it here. And if Remanager detects that there's a mismatch, like if you've upgraded your tablet, it'll yell at you. It'll put a little thing in that change detected yellow window. All right, so still rebuilding. That's going to restart the tablet interface twice. That's normal. It's normal to see networking error like yellow text in here because it disables the cloud connection while it does this. And while the whole time that's doing it, the tablet's like, hey, I want to sync. And it can't. So it'll any error type or warning type things in here is okay. Like here's some right here that'll say, network error, whatever. It's okay.
Okay.
All right, so that is done on my tablet. I'm going to say close. And then where are you at? You still shopping?
Yeah, I had to go back. It didn't disable my updates, so it updated back.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in maintenance. And now when I go to maintenance, it says
Are you
enable
on?
auto
Did it?
update.
Yeah. Did it
I'm
reboot you
sorry, go
back
ahead.
into 327?
Yeah, I'm back into this
All right.
yeah, 327.
All right. Go back to the OS manager, and you should just be able to switch back to 3.26 now. You won't have to reinstall it. You should just be able to switch back.
Okay, so OS manager. Failed to leave partition info. Low partition
Ooh,
info.
that's interesting. Try again. You may have to
So I
reboot it.
see next boot, and then I see, so it says partition B is 3.27.087. Partition A is 3.26.0.68.
And it says partition B is the next boot.
Yeah, so let me see.
All right, go ahead and reboot into 3.27 because, yeah.
Because my tablet is on 3.27.
Currently?
Yeah, my tablet is currently on. So my tablet rebooted back to 3.27.
All right. In Remanager, do a disconnect up in the
Okay.
top right, and then reconnect it. That partition table, like data, may have gotten stale when it rebooted.
Okay. Disconnect and then connect. All right. OS
And
manager.
then, yeah, what's OS Manager say now?
Okay, so now it says partition B is dot 27. Partition A is dot 26.
And you're booted into B. It says running for B.
It says running B.
All right. Click on partition A,
Okay.
and it should
And then
prompt you to
switch.
switch, and then say switch, and then it should prompt you to reboot, or it may just give you a. I can't remember what it does.
Yeah, it says reboot. And now I hit reboot
Yep.
and it's rebooting.
And then as soon as it comes back, make sure we'll go back into the maintenance and make sure updates are disabled.
It says reconnecting. So now I got to put my password in. All right, so now it's connected.
All right, yeah, go into maintenance and make sure that updates are disabled.
So I selected disabled. Now auto updates are disabled.
Okay, cool.
And then on my tablet.
And the tablet, it's
Software.
the tablet may say they're enabled, but it's wrong.
Okay.
Once you reboot, it'll
Yep.
say disabled, or you could click restart. But we're going to restart the UI a bunch of times anyway. So
Okay. So now I'm back at mods, OS change
yeah,
detected, upgrade packages.
yeah, that's fine. I think it
Mhm.
should just complete pretty quickly.
Okay, cool. So now I see available. So you said the,
Yeah, now
the
you can
the
go
triple
shopping.
tap thing. What's that's the
Yep.
I feel like that's the first thing I need.
Yeah, I think. Yep. So triple tap. I've got on my tablet. I've got a bunch of mods installed, and I can wait until you're at this step too. I've just been trying to play along for the stream.
No, that's cool.
Um,
So the triple tap, it'll just say triple tap.
yep. Yeah, and there's a search bar too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's also a compact view that you may like better. You can change that up in the top, or not quite the full top, but it'll say full. You can swap that to compact, and it collapses some of the data. And then if you want more info about a package, if you click on it, it'll pop up in a sidebar, and that'll link to, like, if there's a GitHub repo for the package, it'll link to there. A feature I want to add to Remanager is like a funding link or like a donate link, that if the developer has buy me a coffee, any kind of sponsor or donation system, it would link there, so that if people want to show some support for some of the packages they like, they have a good way to do that. So that's coming in a later version of Remanager.
Okay. Okay, so like tap to change view.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, I'm in gestures. Maybe that's why. All categories. Okay. Stylus button. Triple tap. Start by triple pressing the power button. And so I need to do this every time I start my tablet.
Every time it reboots. So waking from sleep,
Okay.
you won't have to. Just when it power cycles. Yeah. Like so after
Okay.
upgrades or after like if the battery like actually dies.
Hmm. Okay. Now, which one is the table of contents?
So that one is better TOC.
Ah, I see. Better TLC. That's the ability to add, delete, and edit table of contents. Oh, we want that.
Yep.
Okay. Stylus button, undo, redo.
Yeah. So and I haven't. I don't have the books because InkSense has buttons, right?
InkSense has the button, yes, and it works.
I haven't tested that one, but I do have. I've got a cheap USI two stylus with a button, and it works. So if you install some of the like button mods, you could test it with your InkSense and see if it works. There's one that turns into an eraser. There's one that turns into select erase. There's one that does undo redo.
Okay, I'm gonna select one more, and then we'll go to the next step for the video.
Yeah. So one I would recommend. I like this. So I like the hide dev mode icon because A, I don't want to see the icon be all cluttered. B, it's a really good indicator if you have the mods running or not because it on any screen you can see. So like right now, I don't have mods running because I can see this the dev mode icon on in my top bar of the tablet.
Okay.
Um,
And that's
and then
in.
another one you might want is the Ghostbuster one because that one lets you do a full clear. So if you have issues with ghosting, that's a good one to do.
Okay, I got that one added already.
Sweet.
All right.
Yeah, so uh, you should be good to go to the bottom. Let me find another one to install so we can show the people. I like it. It takes too long now. All right, so if you do install selected, it'll run through the installation. And then,
Okay.
so I don't have a password on my tablet. Since you do, when it does the hashtag rebuild, it's going to ask you for your password twice. Once kind of at the start because it restarts the whole UI, so they can grab and hash all the resources as the tablet loads them. And then at the
Mm-hmm.
end, it's going to also ask you for your password because it restarts the UI one more time.
Okay. So it says it does not. Okay, cool, cool. Proceed. All right.
Yeah, it'll take a couple minutes.
I didn't add too many. So that's the
Yeah, the
first.
longest part is
Oh,
the hash table rebuild.
so now it's restarted. I need to triple tap my power button.
Is it on Remanager? Is it still running through the hash table rebuild?
Hold on, let me see. It says rebuild hash table. So I put in my
All right, yeah,
password once.
yeah,
Okay.
just let it run.
Okay. Sweetie, I'm excited. I have mods on my remarkable now. Yeah. And the Lumi hasn't crashed since the update. Yeah, I saw that. Of course she is. She probably did. Mitchell, we buy our dog toys to play with, and instead of playing with the toy, the dog destroys it.
Destroys the toys.
Yes, we bought her this giraffe thingy, and it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
and she like played with it for a day or two, and then she's on a quest to destroy it. And now she has, and she's killing the stuffed giraffe. Great.
Yeah, I've got a Newfoundland, and he's only about 116 pounds. He'll get a little bigger. He's only a year old. Um, but he loves fish toys, but he
Hmm.
tears them up. He also loves cardboard more than
Okay.
toys. He'll shred cardboard.
Installation complete. So it
All
close.
right, cool. Yeah, so yeah, close that, and then
Hmm.
you can do the triple tap so you know what it does. The other option would be to go into maintenance and do this start command, but triple tap's cooler. So on the tablet, we're gonna hit the power button 3 times really quick. It's gonna act like it sleeps, and that's okay.
Hmm.
And then
All right.
it'll restart the UI, and then you should
Okay.
notice if we did it right, we should notice that your dev mode icon is gone, and you're still in developer mode. We just hid the icon in the UI. Um,
Hmm.
and then you should see your mods. So what all did you install?
I don't remember. What do you mean I should see my mods?
So like if you like if I go into a notebook now, I'll have this icon. I'll have the table of contents, which I wouldn't have before. That's a modification, right? So like that's my code running. Or like I have touch lock. If I go into a book on mine, if I tap, if I swipe, so I have swipe to show and hide the toolbar on mine. Um, I have back and forward. Oh yeah, it's a blank page. I have back and forward on, and the gestures here. I have the fix for the page number, so like I have my page numbers back on the scrubber. Um, so it depends on what you install, but with that dev mode icon gone, that means that mods are running. Oh, the other thing I have, um, I've got the quick settings clock. So like I've got a clock in my quick settings toolbar now. I've also got my screenshot button. Um,
So one
yeah,
of the mods is linked to another document, right?
yeah. So inside, so that's the better
Oh.
TOC, right? So I could say I want to link to another document. So I'm going to link to like this PDF,
At
and then I
TLC.
can link
Okay, so
to a
yeah, they
page.
loaded because I had
Yeah,
Mitchell, Mitchell, Mitchell. You've made my remarkable the best tablet in this house. Wow. I have a table of contents and I can link with remarkable.
yeah, man.
I'm never touching this matter again. I'm a I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm gonna give it away. I'm hold on. I have to show myself now. Hold on. Mitchell, you deserve you need to send me a coffee thingy. Do you have that?
Yeah, it's in my GitHub. It's yeah, like in the Remanager GitHub. There's a link there if anybody wants to.
I'm I'm definitely
Um,
sending you a coffee. Wait, that's not me. Well, that is me, but that's not me. I don't know what happened. I'm froze, but I'm not gonna do anything. Hold on. Okay, Mitchell, hold on. Put my glasses on so people know I'm serious. Mitchell, you have just made the remarkable platform compete with books, with my love of books. I have a table of contents and I can link
Battery
documents.
100%.
Why doesn't Remarkable do this themselves? Why don't they like offer these
I do not
updates?
know. I really don't know. Like their whole like focus thing. I don't buy it. I don't buy it because like it's not that confusing. to give people like toggles and settings, right? Like it's not hide all of it. You know, leave the tablet like in its default like distraction free state, and then you just put a setting that's like advanced or whatever, and let people toggle on features. So let me show. So like I'm gonna just scribble. So the one I like is this 5 finger. Did it do it?
I do
Yeah,
like
there we
the
go.
5 finger re- refresh. It's cool.
Yeah, and like I do get ghosting sometimes, and I honestly like ghosting on the gallery 3 doesn't bother me because I can just 5 finger tap to clear the ghosting. So it just makes it a non-issue. I don't know why, and that actually their own that's something they built. It's a hidden setting that if you have developer mode, you can turn on. You don't need my mods for that. Um, the funny part is like the package system with Remanager is so simple to use for new like for non-technical people. It's actually easier to do a package than it is to edit the config file.
Mitchell for the win, Javier says.
I just linked this page to a notebook from an EPUB.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, this
Let's see.
is
Sharon's asking about the Pure. I haven't heard any new rumors on the Pure. I don't know. It wouldn't
Kit knows
surprise me
something.
if we don't see a new device till September.
No, Kit knows something because Kit has
Oh, does
started.
he?
Yeah, see, Kit thinks he's slick. Kit knows something. So I looked up and now he's posting new remarkable videos, which
Hmm.
like not in a negative way because I like Kit's
Yeah,
content.
he's kind of been cold on the Remarkable platform since the move came out. I know he had a bunch of like reviews about it early on, and he talked to their team early on, which was got some cool insight.
Yep.
But yeah, I saw one of his today, and his move has been dead so long he can't get it to start.
Yeah. Because I know on release day, once the move released, he released like 10 videos at once.
Yeah,
Some of them were the conference call he had with Remarkable. So now I
yeah,
see that he's back plugging the Remarkable platform. I'm like, okay, kid knows something.
something's happening. Yeah, and maybe it'll be sooner. Maybe it'll be sooner. And I know the original tweet leak said Q3, right?
Yeah. We're in Q2 right now, right?
Q2.
Yeah.
No, they said Q2. Yeah, so we're first month of Q2, right?
Yeah.
So between now and June, per the leak. Interested to see, and obviously, like I'll pre-order it because I've got to make sure all this stuff works on the new hardware. So like, I don't really want a 10.3 black and white, but I'll have one if that's what they come out with.
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
Okay, what did comment say, sweetie?
Um, so T Rocket says indeed updating. Right now I have to get the linking remanager from Mac OS. Shane says I need to go back to the remanager and add in the links. That's brilliant. Love the refresh tab. Says what is the linking package called?
yeah, the linking package is better TOC.
Linking package, better TLC. And I'm going to post this as a video as well for the replay so you guys can see the instructions. That's not going to get you in trouble with Remarkable, is it, Mitchell?
Nah,
Okay.
nope.
I don't want
No, as
Remarkable.
far as I can tell, the Remarkable has a whole developer page on their site. Like they seem pretty open. I mean, they keep their software pretty bare bones, but like they're and some people will call this a jailbreak. This is not a jailbreak. We didn't
Hmm.
jailbreak anything. We didn't exploit
Yeah.
anything. We just enabled developer mode that Remarkable like lets us do, and we have root
Yeah.
access to the device. So Remarkable in that aspect is one of the more open platforms because we can just SSH in. But no, this is all above board. Um, we're distributing all the packages in a um, as compliant a way as possible. We're not leaking any Remarkable code or IP. Um, yeah, I don't.
So,
To date, they've never had a problem with people shipping binary patches, any kind of mods.
Double side.
They've been pretty chill about.
T Rocket says thank you. The big me double size phone.
the Big Me double size phone.
Yeah. Javier's gonna say something about that.
Oh, Javier is talking about the Big Me double size phone. You know what? I'm gonna try to get a Big Me tablet. I don't have any experience with them. So Mitchell, I stayed away from the Remarkable platform at first because I heard a lot of creators, content creators, say how locked down it was. And then when I saw you and Jay talk about these things in Discord, I was like, these things sound cool. I don't know if I can load them because I don't want to mess my tablet up. But you walked me through it today. Once I actually got my glasses on, I could see. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's
It's
not too bad.
just yeah. And with these
And now
mods
I
that
will
you
say
can do.
it's only been not too bad for 3 months or so. Like
Oh, okay.
before, so I it was kind of started around Christmas time. I started building Remanager and the package manager that powers it. Before that, it was very technical. Like you were in a CLI. Now I say that you were in a CLI. I was able to walk Sheeing through it, and she had no problem really. So it was doable, but the command line, the terminal, that scares off a lot of people. And
Hmm.
that's it's a kind of a high barrier to entry if people they feel like I don't want to type something wrong and screw up my tablet. Um, with it being a graphical desktop app now, and Remanager, we showed it on Mac OS. It runs on Mac OS, Windows, and Linux. Um, so, like, if you've got a desktop computer, you should be able to run it. Um,
Okay.
it does make it a lot more approachable. People are a lot more discoverable too. Like all the packages that have good community support are in here. Like RM Hacks is in here, which I don't personally use. It changes a lot of stuff that I'm not into, but a lot of people use it. Co-readers in here. A lot of people like that. It's one of the most
Yeah.
popular packages. I've actually got. This is a little more nerdy, but I built this whole package index, right? So let's see, overhead. So here's you can browse the Vellum package index if you don't want to install Remanager. If you just if you want to take a look and see what's out there before you commit to doing anything, you can just hit this webpage, vellum.delivery. Vellum's the name of the package manager I built. If you're into like booky terms, it's a term for like high quality parchment, which for a paper tablet I thought was a good name.
Hmm.
So like you can search for packages in here. You can list like I don't know what UI mods are there. Oh, there's Better TOC. It'll tells you about it, tells you what versions it supports. Um, you can go back to different package versions. This gets a little more nerdy. It'll tell you what it conflicts with. But a cool thing about the index is it also has statistics. So like we can see how many packages have been downloaded, how many approximate users we have on the using these packages. We see what countries they're from, downloads over time, most popular packages. So co-readers at the very top, and then triple tap, floating toolbar, Better TOC, the clock. And like this is public, like anybody can view this data. Um, so yeah, it's kind of cool to see what people are doing. Like co-readers by far the top one, and I don't even use co-reader, but like people like that. Bunch of countries. I think do we have? Did I take the country list off? At one point, I think we have like over 60 people from over 60 countries using the
Hmm.
package manager. So yeah, it's kind of blowing up a little bit, which is awesome to see people adding stuff, taking control of their devices. Let's see. Sharon says you have to rerun after every update. Yes. So Remanager will walk you through that, and I can show what it looks like.
Okay.
Let me move this out of the way. So let's see. Let me go back to my overhead and Remanager view. So I'm going to downgrade my tablet. So this is another cool thing is if you manage your updates through Remanager, it will tell
Hmm.
you like what's supported and what's not. So like
Right.
if 3.27 releases tomorrow, um, and I wanted to upgrade to it, I could select it here and let's go back far enough that like something breaks. So this does a quick scan of your packages and says like something's not compatible. And if you click that,
Hmm.
it'll tell you what's not compatible. And you can decide then, like if you're considering upgrading to 3.27, because maybe you really want that calendar integration, right? You can look and
Right.
say like, ooh, okay, but I'm gonna have to uninstall these for a little while and wait till the developers upgrade it. Is it worth it, or do I want to wait? So you can make that decision, right? So yeah,
Hmm.
let's go down to 3.25. So I'm gonna go down to 3.25. This will take just a minute to download the software update. So yeah, you do have to do some actions every time you upgrade the software.
Okay.
It's not too bad though. Don't let it scare you away. It's you actually have already done it, Aaron, because you swapped versions kind of mid install, and it did. You saw the like, oh, your OS changed notification. So it's not too scary. But yeah, you really, if you run mods, you do want to disable automatic upgrades because um, for a couple reasons, the community developers, they're not, no one's getting paid to do this stuff, right? Like these are all people within their spare time just doing stuff for fun. So if an update comes out on a Monday, it may be a week or so until maybe the developer of a mod you like gets around to updating it. The other thing too is Remarkable's end user license agreement for the beta says you won't run third party software. Some devs heed that, others don't. It just depends. So some of the developers won't run the betas. They'll wait till it gets fully released to test their stuff out on the new version. So that can cause a little bit of lag as well. I think for the 3.26 upgrade, there was a change that took, I think within 2 weeks, all the big packages were upgraded. So you're not lagging too far behind. All right, so I'm going to reboot the tablet into 3.25. So this is actually a downgrade. Remanager handles downgrades, upgrades the same way.
Okay.
So it should prompt me in a second to, it's going to try to reconnect. You can see the tablet's going to boot up into 3.25. By the time the tablet UI loads, Remanager's reconnected. So if we go to our mods tab now, it's going to detect that an upgrade has happened. All of our packages are actually compatible with 3.25. So all we have to do is click upgrade. It's going to do this real quick. It's going to install compatible versions of all the packages. And we're done. And then we have some actions to take, right? So every time the software upgrades, it's going to reset your time zone. It's going to re-enable auto upgrades. It's going to, you're going to need to update your hash table. And a couple packages that modify the system partition need actions. That includes triple tap. So we're going to go to maintenance. All of our actions that we need to take are highlighted in black.
Okay.
If you're in dark mode, they'll be white, and I can actually I'll toggle my system theme, and we can see it in dark mode. I know devs like dark mode, but I like light mode actually. I actually didn't. No, I've got it set. All right, whatever. We're stuck somehow. Interesting. Did we not save? I didn't save it. All right, so we're in dark mode. We're super elite hackers now. So we'll set the time zone. We did disable auto updates. We'll re-enable triple tap. That's done. And now we'll rebuild our hash table. That will take a minute and a half or so. And that's it. That's an upgrade. So not too bad. It takes 2 or 3 minutes and you're back in business.
Mitchell, my InkSense Pro, whatever this is called, InkSense Pro, Inkspire Pro, the programmable button now works. So if you can get a pen that's compatible with the
Yeah.
Remarkable
What do you have it
Paper
doing?
Pro, yeah, it is. The eraser button is working fine.
Nice.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, and like
Okay.
that doesn't, I don't know why Remarkable doesn't include like, and maybe they will, because in the 3.27 beta, there's now a brand field in like the marker UI, which kind of seems like they're going to start supporting, or they're going to be pins come out that add some of that support. So hopefully, maybe we'll see them add stuff like, just an interface on the tablet to choose what a button on the pin does. Like, why not?
Yeah.
And if they
It'd be
don't,
cool
I'll
to
build
see
it.
them
Like,
actually add another branded Remarkable pen with a button if you want it, I'm pretty sure it costs
yeah,
$120, but
yeah. All right, so we're done. We're upgraded. We're downgraded to 325. So it
this is
is not a
cool.
bad process.
Have a good day tomorrow.
So I guess one of my last questions is gonna be so now we've modded our tablet. I have my tablet modded, but my RM2 or my Remarkable Paper Pro isn't modded. Do my documents still sync as normal?
Yeah, they'll sync just fine. Um,
Okay.
a cool thing. Yeah, they sync fine, and you'll even have the table of I mean, you won't be able to see the table of contents entries on
Hmm.
your RM2. Um, but when I built that extension, I have it forging a remarkable lines like like how they capture their stroke data. I store the
Yeah.
table of contents entry in like a forged one of those, so it syncs. So if you do mod your other tablets, your table of contents entries will sync over the Remarkable Cloud, which is pretty sick.
Mm, that's cool.
But
That's
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
Mitchell.
yeah. And then obviously, like this is all well and good, but like if you ever want to uninstall, it's a single click. I mean, it's a couple clicks, but like it's a this click right
Yeah.
here will uninstall everything. It'll take out all the packages, all the mods, all the stuff we did. Because like and then so leaving developer mode can be a bit of a pain in the butt. Um, but that's really Remarkable's fault. Their tool is not good. Um, so I will say if I don't personally see any downsides to developer mode. There is, um, they do warn that it reduces the security of the tablet, and they're not wrong because it lets you run unsigned, like software from a random guy like me, right?
Hmm.
It also enables access to the tablet over SSH, so you could, someone could get a hold of your tablet and potentially get access to your documents. Yeah, if you
Hmm.
have a passcode, I don't think that's super likely, but like so that's the only really downside to developer mode is it does dial back some of the security stuff, although it only makes it as insecure as the Remarkable 2 has always been. So to me, not a big deal. All 5 of my tablets have developer mode enabled. Um, I wouldn't hesitate to do it. And like the other thing about developer mode is like Remarkable support is pretty good, but they're not troubleshooters. Their ability to help you with a tablet problem is so limited that if you're under warranty, you're probably just going to send the tablet back and get a new one. If you enable developer mode, even if you don't install mods, what that opens up the ability to do is like get help from people like me in the community who know how to do more technical things than the frontline Remarkable chat support.
Hmm.
Um, so like I don't I see it only as a plus side to have developer mode active, but I personally like to own my devices. Like I like to
Right.
be able to get in there and fix my own stuff. Grab my own logs, whatever. I'm that's but that's the kind of nerd I am. And not everybody's that way, but you may find yourself in the position someday that your tablet's out of warranty and it'd be really nice if some internet nerd can help you walk through how to like get into your tablet and unbreak some stuff. I'll say two. Remarkable two. It is possible to brick those. Like it's kind of hard to do, but it is possible to
Hmm.
brick those in a way that sucks. Um, the Paper Pro and Paper Pro Move. I have not been able to brick one, and I have written random garbage over the entire drive. Like I imaged the storage with like nonsense, and I could still recover the tablet. Obviously, like the documents were gone. Like whatever,
Yeah.
but like you can Remarkable's recovery tool, or on Mac OS I built a recovery tool that is better, and I haven't tested on Windows and Linux yet. It's pretty low level USB crap, so I need like actual machines to test it. But the Paper Pro and Paper Pro Move are very like they're almost unbrickable unless you deliberately go screw around with like the display driver stuff.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So like don't be if you have a Paper Pro and Paper Pro Move, do not be worried about like screwing it up by doing this. Also,
Okay.
like all the remanager slash Vellum mods, I test all of them, especially the ones that touch the system partition. Um, if a if you're able to brick a tablet by just installing a package from Vellum or Remanager, I will give you $50. That goes for the first person to report a problem that bricks a tablet. I'll give you
Hmm.
money because my goal is for this to not be able to brick your tablet. Like
Right.
I want the users to trust it that much. Like that's just it needs to be safe for normal people to use. So if you can brick a tablet with a mod that I've allowed into the package manager, I'll give you $50.
Cool. I've noticed something weird with my remarkable Paper Pro Move and the Gen 2 Lumi just now. So I was writing with the Lumi's pen on the Remarkable, and then I
Hmm.
went to go take some notes on the Lumi, but I had picked up the Remarkable Pro pen.
Hmm.
And if you go from, hold on, if you go from writing, if you go from writing on your Remarkable and then go directly to this Lumi, it'll actually write. It'll stop.
On the, with the Paper Pro, like with the Remarkable pen.
Yeah, with the Remarkable pen. So if I start writing on the Remarkable and then I jump directly to the Lumi, it'll
Hmm.
write for a couple of strokes and then it'll stop.
Oh,
I don't
interesting.
know what that is. Yeah.
I don't either.
So whatever tech Books is using, I guess, for their capacitive, it's somewhat similar to
Mhm.
Remarkable because it's just as good as Remarkable. To be honest with you,
Yeah. Well, and you were
um,
using, you can use the InkSense pen on the Remarkable, right?
the Inksense, yeah, the Inksense works great on the
Yeah.
Remarkable. Just as it works just as good on the Remarkable as it does on the Lumi.
Man, I wonder if it's some power save thing with the Remarkable pen. Like if it can't detect the NFC field of the Remarkable, like the pen goes into power save or something. I don't know.
I can see that because it
Because
charges
like
with the tablet.
you're right, it charges with the tablet, and I've never had a Remarkable pen like battery die yet. And I do leave
I
them
haven't
docked on the
either.
tablet most of the time, but like I don't think in my brain this doesn't have a battery because I don't ever have to think about it. So
Yeah,
like I know I'm sure people have had dead pins, and I bet that's annoying, but it's never happened to me because I think they're doing some aggressive power saving stuff, and I just I just dock it on the tablet and it's good to go.
I've left this pen off the tablet for a couple of days, just on the desk, and
Hmm.
it's
Works
never
fine.
died. And even
Yeah.
this pen, because I've been using this Lumi every day since I got it, and I don't even think it's anywhere near needing to be charged.
How does that
Let me
one? How
see.
does the LumiPen charge? You have to USB charge it?
Yeah, USB-C.
Okay. Yeah, that's how
So
my little
yeah.
random Amazon pen is. It's got a little USB flap on it, but
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
love,
it charges by
but
USB-C.
whatever.
It would irritate me if I had to charge it a lot. Like it's
Yeah.
it's just now on 3 bars. So I feel like I have, I don't know, 2 more weeks before I would have to charge it. Yeah. Mitchell, thank you for your help tonight, showing us how to
Yeah, man.
use these mods. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna tag you in it. We're gonna do the thing on YouTube where we can share the collaboration thing. So I want people to know
Sweet.
it's your tool. Tell everybody where they can get it and get information from you.
Yeah. So my GitHub has like all my stuff. So in addition to all this stuff that we've talked about, I've got, oh, let me see. I think my Remarkable went to sleep. Let's see, am I still connected? Can I start this? Uh, I have so I have, there's some, other stuff gets more technical, right? Because other stuff you kind of have to have servers and hosting and stuff. Something that some people like is my, ooh, my tablet rebooted. I did something wrong. Um, that's okay. Give it a second. So my GitHub at github.com/r Mitchell Scott. I've got remanagers on there, my recovery tools on there, all the mods are on there. And then I've also got, so I've got a calendar PDF creator from ICS, like calendar feeds, called Ephemeris. That's what this
Mhm.
is. This is just a single page. My normal, this is a demo calendar, so I'm not leaking all my not my work stuff. My normal calendar, I keep a running 2 weeks on my tablets, and these mini cals are hyperlinks. So on the normal one, if you click that, it go to the ninth or whatever. Um, I've got that for this, and I've got that also in the move size. So I generate these every 5 minutes, sync them to the Remarkable Cloud. Um, it will even preserve annotation. So like if you cross this out, and then the next time the calendar syncs, your annotation is still going to be there. So that's called Ephemeris. That's also on my GitHub. I've got a I've got a tool called Aviary, which is a web-based tool to send stuff to the Remarkable tablets or to the Remarkable Cloud or RM Fake Cloud. I use that mostly for newspapers. I like reading newspapers on here. Like, so every day, every morning, I sync a newspaper
Okay.
to the tablet
Cool.
via Aviary. So if you can find PDF copies of newspapers, it's not bad. Like, they look great on here. You know, you can, especially on the Paper Pro, because you know the Paper Pro has the CPU to be able to zoom and pan and stuff. The 2 that gets kind of rough, but the Paper Pro makes reading these really nice. Of course, on the 2, the effective resolution is higher, or like the official effective DPI is higher, so you could kind of deal without it. But yeah, so all that stuff's up on my GitHub. I do have buy me a coffee links on there. So if people want, you know, if they want to show some appreciation or support, that's always great. No obligation though. Like, you know, I do this stuff for me and I share it with everybody else. So, you know. And if you end up using mods from people who aren't me, like if you use Floating Toolbar, that developer has a Coffee account. You know, if stuff becomes critical to your workflow, you know, show the devs some love. Give them a few bucks.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm excited about this. I'm gonna explore it some more. I'm excited to have a table of contents and linking on my Remarkable tablet now. This
Yeah.
this is a game changer for me, sweetie. I'm so excited right now. Well, Mitchell, thank you for taking time with us on your Friday
Yeah,
night.
man.
I hope I didn't hold you up too long. You know, you're finna get out there, go party on a Friday. You know,
No, man, I got 3
uh,
small kids. I ain't going nowhere.
I know, right? And I'm not going. I got to go to work in the morning, so I'm going nowhere
Yeah.
but to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm down to do this again whenever you'll have me. So this has been awesome. It's great
No,
chatting
we
with you.
will. I want to get you and Jay on together, maybe in a week or so,
Yeah, that'd be
and
nuts.
I'm gonna cut my camera off, and I'm gonna let y'all talk and educate us about all this stuff that y'all educate us about in Discord.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay's deep into the book stuff. A couple of the other things. I'm pretty limited to Remarkable, so that's really the only thing I know anything about. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's probably good me and Jay don't live anywhere close to each other. We'd never get anything done.
Yeah. Well, Mitchell, thank you for coming out. You guys, thank you for checking us out. Check the replay out for those detailed instructions from Mitchell again. And if you're in the Discord, I'm pretty sure you can always ask Mitchell a question.
For sure. Yeah. And if, you know, we are dealing with community software, it's, you know, Remander's been out a couple months. There's bugs, I'm sure, that I haven't found yet. I'm happy to support people. If you get stuck, hit me up. If something weird happens, let me know. Remanager, uh, Remanager has this guy here. That's a support button. It will let you send a log bundle of everything Remanager knows about to my server so that I can review the logs and help you out. You won't have to go digging in your tablet for stuff. Just, you know, hit the button, send the thing, send me the link, and I'll get you sorted out.
All right. Well, thank you guys for checking us out. Mitchell, I enjoyed our conversation. I look forward to doing it
Yeah, me
again
too.
here in a week or two. And thank y'all for checking out Tech Trap Alive. All right, Mitchell, good night. See you guys later.
Good night, Aaron. See ya.
All right.